Alright, look me in the eye and tell me this isn't sexy. Like, hi, how are you doing? My name is Noah.
And I'm RENZ.
I wasn't done with my Hi, my name is Noah. I make videos about SKAM. I am currently sweating bullets. And fun fact about me, I really like my feet. I think they look nice. And if you want me to prove it, I can slide into my DMs and maybe we can work something out. Nangyari kay Minho?
Sige po. Kung si Minho mag-Evan or Isak sa
Korea! SKAM Korea! Annyeonghaseyo. Annyeonghaseyo, dude. Ewan ko dito, balance. No one needs her. Today, because I had reached the 2,000 subscribers, I wanted to do like a little thank you to everybody that subscribed. Just when you think, oh, she can't possibly embarrass herself more on this channel. Oh, Maya. This well goes deep. Do you want to let them know, BBF, what the theme of the video is?
First of all,
you gay piece of shit.
I am the best friend she's been talking about the past few videos, if she has been talking about me.
So if you guys follow me on Instagram, then you already know that I have been asking for people to ask me for advice. Also in my previous video, I went ahead and asked you guys for your favorite lines from SKAM. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the two together. It's sort of like a magic 8-ball type of scenario where we try to give you advice.
But there's a twist. On her last video, she also asked you to write down in the comment section your favorite lines from SKAM.
I just said that.
You did you say that?
Yeah. Yeah, like this is my friendship with him, basically. He like rarely listens to me.
What? We've placed all the lines that you submitted here in this Jollibee bag.
I placed it there.
I wrote them. And so we're going to get one line from this bag, and then we're going to try our best to incorporate the line in our advice.
The person that fails to incorporate the line into their advice successfully, whatever that means, whatever that looks like, we'll find out later, has to take a shot of very strong water.
Strong water, and we actually have in the Philippines, we have this water called Antonov.
Don't shout them out, they don't sponsor me.
Begin!
How do I finish a paper ASAP? It is 12:16 midnight here and I wanna sleep. Please help. She sent this to me hours ago, so she probably already found a way.
In the Philippines, we have this saying, and we're going to translate it. If gusto, wow, if
Kung gusto,
maraming paraan. Kung ayaw,
maraming dahilan.
Okay. If you really want to do it, you'll find any way to do it. If you don't want to do it, you'll find every excuse
in the book
not to do it. So, my advice for you is that
do it.
Because if you don't want to do it, let me guess.
It's weird. You know, for next time, if you have another paper due, don't wait till the last minute. My very wise teacher once told me about these things, and this is great advice. He said, "Hala." Next question. This is really good. This is sort of like verging on medical advice.
All right. Okay.
Should I try weed? Have you tried any other sort of drug before? I'm gonna guess no, because no one that does heroin is like, should I try weed next time?
At least try something once.
Don't knock it till you try it.
As long as it's legal. Mind you, as long as
and consensual.
Alright, because you don't want to lie on your deathbed and just like say to your loved ones around your deathbed,
what's weed like?
Let's go, bitches.
Next question. Oh.
Ooh.
Got a sensitive one. Use your wisdom to tell me how to get someone to notice me.
Flash some boob.
What if they don't have boobs? All inclusive. Flash some ass. No, don't flash anyone. We're just kidding. Don't send dick pics. Like, what's your opinion on dick pics anyway?
My opinion on dick pics?
Yeah.
If I want it, send them.
Face, no face.
Face. Oh, real talk. I want to see.
I want to see. How do you get someone to notice you? Always expect the worst. If you always expect the person that you're into doesn't like you back, you have nothing to lose.
Also, I know rejection can be very difficult.
Of course.
It's very painful. Take my word for it. If you're really, really scared, just keep that mantra going inside your head. The mantra. Only you can feel what you feel.
Whoa! Next question! I like that we started off with the hard ones because this is a pretty easy question. What is the meaning of life? I feel like the meaning of life is whatever you make it. Whatever you center your life around, that's what your life is supposed to be about. Because you're the only person who can dictate what your happiness is. Well, maybe not your happiness, but like what gives you meaning? What makes you what motivates you to get up in the morning? And if you're really young and you don't know what that is yet, there's no rush. Enjoy being young. Because someday you're gonna grow old and meow.
Don't let others dictate how you live this life.
Except if you're Hitler, like you should rethink your choices, honestly.
Yes.
From the words of Mein Kampf.
From the words of Hitler himself. E-box, give me the beat.
I'm really fucking gay and I like this guy, but I don't know if he's gay, although we have been giving each other eye fucks casually. First of all, what is a casual eye fuck? My follow-up question is like, so what's a committed eye fuck?
Where you're connected eye to eye and his penis is up your butt.
I guess the general idea of the question is like, how do you find out if the guy that you're interested in, or the person you're interested in, is
also interested in you?
Or is gay?
I might be wrong, but if it's two guys, especially if the other guy is like, what, in the closet hiding, it's gonna be more difficult. If you just blatantly ask him if he's gay and he's trying to hide it, he'll probably say no.
So
even though you had these frequent eye fuck moments.
All of these eye fuck moments are they don't back up anything.
It's
because
true.
They're so ambiguous. An eye fuck is not the same as hearing someone say that they really truly like you, so they're not enough to go off of. So what I would say to you when it comes to these things is you should just walk up to this person, ask them if they're gay, and then as a follow-up, just to make sure, just say, I'm not gay. It's super real. That's amazing. Seriously though, how do I go on living when I'm way past my expiry date? Babe, you're dead? I guess this is more of like, what do I do with myself now that I feel like I'm past my prime?
Yeah, maybe.
Sure?
Sure.
There's no such thing as the right age for anything. Oh shit. That hit me. Life is so fucking short, bitch. Like, you could die tomorrow. All of this worrying is just going to end up with regret if you don't do what you want to do now.
Yes, and we're only human. There will be times that we feel that nothing excites us anymore, but trust me, you will find something to do that you would love even more than the things you've done before. All you need to do
like yoga, Krav Maga.
All you need to do is just grab life by the balls.
Yeah.
Whisper in its ear and say, life is now.
Whoa! Show it. Ah!
Sage advice.
That's so good. This is a lot better than I'd expected, and I hate it. Coming out as bi to your family, literally everyone knows. All my friends, even friends of friends, but my family doesn't know, and I don't know how to address it. Similarly, another one that's like, coming out as a bi girl, advice please.
Okay, this is all you.
My fellow bisexuals. It's a penis and a vagina. Being bisexual, I feel like, has its own separate stigmas as opposed to coming out as gay or never having to come out when you're straight, right? Because I feel like it's easier to understand a person that is only attracted to one gender as opposed to a person that is split down the middle or is interested in all of the different genders within the spectrum. But I think also, coming out in general is not something that you do once. I don't think it's ever completed once, especially if you're coming out to people that don't really subscribe to or understand that lifestyle. Traditional people, your parents, your relatives, they're always going to have questions. And these questions are not always going to be pleasant or something that you'd like to answer. And you don't have to. It's not your job to educate them, but it would be nice. It would be nice if we could all just be a little tolerable towards one another and provide that information and help educate people that actually want to learn. Because there are some rude ass people in the world that just want to ask a question for the sake of being rude. But then there are people that actually want to understand what it means to be bisexual, what it means to be pansexual, what it means to be bigender, and so on and so forth. So if that's the person you're encountering, go ahead and educate them. Why not? Like, if we're not the ones that's spreading this information, then they're going to make their own assumptions, and it's going to be wrong. So they might as well get the information straight from the horse's mouth. The bisexual horse's mouth. To sum up, be prepared for some weird questions. Only come out to these people when you feel it's most necessary. Don't ever feel pressured to come out because it's nobody else's business, regardless if they're blood or not. And if you do decide to come out after this video, look at the bright side. If you start losing people left and right, at least you'll find out who in your life really matters and who is there for you, who your ride or dies are. And on top of that, you'll finally be able to go hang yourself. Oh no.
Oh my god! Seriously?
I'm gonna go hang myself. I'm gonna take a shot. I feel like I thought that was gonna be a good one to include in there. How do I glow up like you, Ma? I love you, Lynn. I'm gonna skip your question though, because no one can glow up like this. How do I tell the girl I like that I have a crush on her? A very big crush. Hashtag friendzone.
As someone who has been in the friend zone for like more than 10 years.
Sorry to interrupt. I have a question. So you really do think the friendzone exists?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. The Twilight Zone, though.
Yeah, you pass through the Twilight Zone, through the McDonald's.
I never make it past the McDonald's.
I'd always fall for the people who I get close with.
Yeah.
Because there are some people who start as strangers and develop feelings with each other.
Yeah.
That's not me.
Yeah, they date and then they're in a relationship.
Yeah, exactly. I would start being friends with the person and then getting to know them and their families, their habits, their hobbies, their likes, their dislikes.
The long con, I call it.
The long con, yeah, exactly, the long con. But the thing about the long con is, it's a high risk, high reward kind of situation.
And also, there's no chill in the long con. You learn so many things about this person.
And you learn the hard way.
You learn the hard way, and then you appreciate so many things about them that it makes you feel insane. Like, why is it that you're starting to listen to their music, notice if their fingernails are dirty that day, and then it ruins your entire day. You're like, why are their fingernails dirty? Didn't they wash their hands? Were they too busy? Are they stressed?
And of course, what happens is that since you're already in this level of closeness and no one has ever talked about romantic feelings, most probably, most of the time, this person that you have developed this big crush on would never know that you have a big crush on them, would always see you as the friend. In my case, the brother he's never had. This was some unsolicited advice that was given to me a while ago. It's something that I wish that I've heard before, but also knowing myself, it's also something that I would never do.
Okay.
So it's just go ahead and tell them.
Because that's what I would say. I feel like if the thing is, right, and this is circling back to your question as well, Cyclop. If you feel so strongly about another person, if it's getting to the point where it's ruining your day, it's dictating your actions, it's interrupting your schedules, it's bleeding into your routine, because that's a lot for one human being to affect another. That's a lot of things. So if you've gotten to this point, it's about time you tell them. And just, like I said, expect the worst. Because, listen, if they end up not liking you and not wanting to be with you, you've lost nothing. Because you're just going to live the rest of your life now not being with someone that doesn't want to be with you. And it also ends your misery because now you can move on. But on the off chance that they do like you back, then that's a different story. You can go through the ends of the fucking earth, right? Trying to decipher every look, every word, every intonation, every sentence they've ever spoken your way, every breath they've ever breathed your way. But it's never gonna be as solid as a flat out yes or no.
And it's the what ifs are gonna
They're gonna eat you alive.
For you, Cyclop. Yeah, Cyclop.
Cyclop, yeah.
My last message to you, friend. I think the general opinion is that it's weird.
Love that. You're welcome, Cyclop.
It is weird. Like, there's no definite answer to that question.
No. How do you low-key flirt with the guy you like? low-key flirt. What is high-key
What is
flirting?
high-key? Yeah, I was about to ask, what is high-key?
You just hump
flirt?
them in the middle of the street.
Give them a high five, then pat them on the balls.
Yeah. First of all, okay, I think maybe low-key flirting has a lot to do with the eyes.
Give me examples, like actual flirting. Which would you consider a high-key flirt and a low-key flirt?
I'm gonna give it from the example of someone that's being flirted on. Okay, so I feel like if someone is high-key flirting with me, I would have no doubt in my mind that this bitch flirt. If it were low-key flirting, it would be the kind of flirting that when I go home, I would think to myself, were they flirting with me? Like, I feel like they would just plant the seed.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
I think maybe that's the difference. It's like, so you don't want this person that you like to know that you're full-on flirting with them. I feel like I just described low-key and high-key. And every single millennial here is like, yes, you old bitch.
Yes, thank you, elder millennial.
Yeah, thank you, elder millennial. If it's low-key flirting, I feel like what's effective for me, the one that plants the seed that makes me wonder, touches, there's physical touch, and then eyes. So I feel like high-key flirting is like waist, touching, or like near neck.
Could be arms, but with a stroke.
But low-key for me, and this is something I do sometimes.
Take note, guys. Take note.
Don't take note. They've slapped me. Boys and girls. Low-key flirting, I feel like, is like this part of the elbow. When you're next to each other and you're talking and they make you laugh, but they don't really make you laugh. You just laugh because you're like, you're not funny, but you're cute. But that's the kind of laugh that's gonna get you to lean in a little.
Exactly.
And then you do this. It's a friendly enough zone where it's not too intimate to touch. But that's also like just the graze of the finger though.
I'm such a nerd, come to think of it, because here's my high-key flirt. I just do this all the time.
I think guys are into that though. Guys like to prove how macho they
I
are.
know.
So they're just like, oh, it didn't even hurt. Oh god. With the eyes.
With the eyes is different.
It's an art.
It's an art. I
can't do it.
I'm a scaredy cat. In Bisaya, in my dialect, a cat is someone who's flirty. And then a scaredy cat, from the play of words scaredy cat, is like, you'd be really full on flirting with someone, and if that
but
person,
the moment they
reciprocate, I back off.
Scaredy cat.
The more you know.
The more you know. Anyway, Giselle, back to your question. I'm pretty sure people have flirted with you. Take note. Every time you find someone flirting with you and you're doing it right, oh my god, take notes, bitch. Because that's how I've learned. And I'm not even that good at it still. Like, but when people do it, it is art. Like, people who are good at flirting. And I'm not talking about pickup artists. Because those guys are narcissists and they need to, like, run into a burning building. I feel like a really good line that you could tell them too, once you finally have them in the palm of your hands, right? Or in the palm of your vagina.
The piece de resistance.
Yeah, this is the finger de resistance. Tell them, hey, I'm chilling at home, Smiley. Oh, come over!
Come over!
Alexa, play Come On Over by Christina Aguilera.
Come on over, babe.
This is the part of the video where all of you get mad at me because I lost the footage. And I'm trying to be cute with this filter because what I did was not cute. I lost the footage, but I have hours of audio, and so we answer a lot more questions. So if this video gets, I don't know, 100 likes, then maybe I'll release the audio. I'll do something with it, like edit it in podcast style. I really don't know. I'm just winging it right now. So if you want to hear the rest of this, then like the video, I guess, and then comment. And also, if you want this to be an ongoing series, I really did enjoy filming this with my best friend. I could do it myself, or maybe I'll figure out a way too to get my best friend in on it, maybe through like some sort of Skype. I don't know. We'll figure it out, right? Leave a comment. Let me know. Sound off. In any case, this is obviously the end of the video. If you would like to subscribe, that is your prerogative. I would recommend it, obviously.